Generic greetings and welcome to Ignited Steel Mech Tactics. Today's beverage is a very nice peach and lemon tea, very refreshing indeed. So welcome to Ignited Steel Mech Tactics. From this point forward, I'll just be referring to it as Ignited Steel for the sake of time and simplicity. But essentially this is a roguelike with big stompy mechs. You'll stomp around a randomly generated map and do stuff and objectives. Basically, it usually involves the gratuitous application of firearms. It's a game I have played and enjoyed in the past, but I haven't played a huge amount of the game. I checked out a demo at some point previously and quite enjoyed it. This is now the full version, and although I'm recording this a couple of days before release, I think it's fairly representative of what you can try out, but there may be a couple of changes. As always, links in the description if you want to check it out yourself. With that said and done, I'm going to jump in and show you a little bit of the game. As I said, I haven't played a huge amount of it, but essentially we have a ship on the left-hand side there, and we have our mechs and the pilots as well. It's all in a state of flux, aka I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get to grips with the game still. But this is our map here, and essentially you'll follow these lines to get to the objective at the end. I'm currently on Sector 2 here. So our mechs, we've got 1, 2, 3 mechs, which for some reason I can't see the experience because it's off the screen. Interesting. Let's just go over to the hangar and we can check the mechs out. So each mech will have a primary weapon, a support equipment, and a mech core. I always go I often say primary weapon, secondary weapon, and core, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. The names may change, but the mechanics are the same. So you've got, for example, the MX missile launcher, and you can see it has like damage, and there's a heat mechanic in the game, so how much heat it will generate and inflict on the opponents as well. That's a big thing. And you've got like your range and the like aiming circle, what it does, and you can swap it out. So if I wanted to swap this MX missile launcher to the M-2 project rifle, we can do that, and it changes the appearance of it as well, so that's fairly cool. You can also see like the weight changes and other things there as well, and you've got your support core, which will give you different things where you can swap it out for, what's this, an alloy core, so reduced, what's that, reduced health, but also heat damage multiplier increase, and actually worse cooling. And obviously we've got different mechs as well, but as I said, I'm still messing around with this. There seems to be a lot of customization, so it may be a case of too many options, but it also may be a case of more options, more better. We have a gunslinger there, which is 15% damage with all modules. A hacker, which is your attacks no longer increase heat on enemies, but instead root them for 1 turn. Let me just double check this thing out then. And I've got a projectile rifle, which it doesn't inflict any heat, so that is actually a terrible weapon for them to use. So I want to swap it out with something that causes heat. So maybe the firemonger, because it causes heat. Let me select that there, and that'll be better. We've also got the space warper, which is when we use it, it will warp us around. But again, I think I'll select this napalm launcher because that'll be a better fit for this one. And I've got the alloy core, which is probably fine. This guy has extra damage. Okay, let's go ahead to the Upsilon something or other 7L. Destroy the Jenny Raiders. That is the objective there. It's also an ice map, so we'll get bonuses for cooling. Enemies are, well, there. The weapon is a bounty weapon and a support equipment. So we'll just land there and we'll see if we can crack on and do this successfully. So as you can see, it is now all frozen, so we need to now place our units. So I'm just going to plonk them down there. That should do fine. It's quite an early part of the game, so yeah. We can probably just sort of rush it a little bit. So the map is obviously it's I wouldn't say hex based. It's not. It's a grid here, and we have certain objectives. So we have to destroy the generators. 3 of. There's 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. We also have the enemies there as well, and we have 6 turns to do it. So I may need to split up. So we shall see. There's also enemies there as well. So ooh, it's got a flamethrower biped, that thing there. So it's an I go you go, so we'll go first and take all of our turns, and then they'll have a chance at doing something. I'm probably going to work down here, destroy that, and then work around because I can't go across that, although this mech might be able to. No, even though it's sort of hovering there, it can't go across. So you can select the mechs, and you basically have a certain number of action points, essentially, and we can say, if I want to say go to there, that's all they're allowed to do in their turn. You could call it action points, or you could call it like a time, so, you know, they've only got a certain amount of action action points or time to do it. But we can go there, and that's movement. You've also got we're shooting as well. So if I did that, that would be all of my turn. But there's no point because I'm not hitting anything. So I'm just going to rush down there, and you have to execute the action for each mech first. So I'm generating a bit of heat as I'm stomping along because, as I said, there is a heat mechanic. This one I'm going to head into there, and actually maybe there, and then shoot. And I can shoot, and shooting, if I was to shoot, if I went a little bit further, if I went there, would I be able to get that? I would be able to get there, and that would root the flamethrower mech, which is going to work out for me. So I'm going to execute that action. So I'm going to hover along and fire. You can see I can fire straight through there, and that's put fire all on the ground, and also that guy is now rooted. This one, it's going to be a similar thing. Going to bring them down, just execute that action, and you can see they've got wheels on the bottom there, and now it's the enemies. So they're going to come along, and I'm probably going to get flamethrowed, and it looks like they're not flamethrowing me, but they are setting it up for next turn. And that tank's come along, shot me, but interestingly has then sat inside the... Ow, that's starting to add up a little bit, that damage. There we go. It's sat inside this, which means it's going to get heat. And there's our cooling at the start of the turn. So I need to get out of this guy's area of effect. So I'm just going to probably just shift... well, what have I got weapons-wise? I've got the Space Warper, which I could land there. But what's the point? I think I'm just going to go ahead and start probably shooting with the... launcher here, but if I shoot the generator, it means I'd be able to get all of these around. So that's probably what I'm going to do. If I was to go there, I like the way you can telegraph your turns and you don't have to worry about like messing around too much. I'm going to head there actually and then start to shoot. The reason for that... Oh no, I'm not, because that wouldn't allow me to... That wouldn't allow me to shoot twice. So maybe there and then shoot twice would be good. I like that you can just go back at any time. So this is not... You can spend as long as you want trying to figure out where you want to go, what you want to do, and shifting around like that, for example. And yeah, that's fine. I'm just queuing these orders up. Or I can just right-click and just remove them all. So it gives you a lot of freedom and a lot of choice, and it's very forgiving in that sense. Let's just execute that. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to fire with that launcher. That is one of the generators that's blown up. I don't know if it caused damage when it exploded, but they've certainly taken some damage. We're going to get this guy, what they're currently armed with. They're armed with the, the flamethrower. Actually, what I might do then is flamethrower, say, the tank, and then the tank wouldn't be able to move. So if I was to go here and then use a flamethrower... Oh, look at that. It actually flames... Oh, it flames all the way around, so it'll set fire everywhere. If I go here then, and then flame there, would I be able to get... no, I don't think I'd be able to get all of those, sadly. But I want to certainly root them. So there, and then with the flamethrower, that'll put fire all the way around here, and also, like say, root them up. If I did that, I will be taking over my overheat threshold, which is, well, it's bad. So don't try to do that. I'm going to probably then maybe cool down. So move forward, we'll put the flame out there, so that's going to put flame all the way around and root that guy. It doesn't actually cause much damage by the look of it there, but we may be able to... oh yeah, it's not going to cause any... Ah, hang on. Big mistake here. So, that mech is set up for flamethrowing, which the objective of that is to put heat on the opponents. But the perk he's got removes that. Your attacks no longer increase heat. I probably would prefer to do that rather than slow them down like that. Yeah, maybe I should switch that out. It's all a learning game and the fun's in finding out. This guy's going to go down, and then we're going to... because the way this works, it's like a big beam. Have I got a bet? What's my secondary? It's a drone. I could probably just shoot twice. That should be sufficient. What if I just move further down? Let me back that up. Move to there. Then I'll shoot. That guy's rooted. It will cause... damage to all my guys, I think, as well. So perhaps not a good idea. Let's just do that, and we will probably say, yeah, execute the action. So we're going to move out the way, and we're going to fire with what I thought was a railgun, but it seems to be some sort of beam weapon, which is really cool. That guy has blown up because of the heat, I believe. This guy's now max on the heat as well, so all manner of nonsense can happen here. I think it's like... It might be random what happens when they heat up. This guy's come down and is now shooting me in the back. There's no facing to bother about. what I'm concerned with is, obviously, I need to destroy the generators. That is my objective. So I don't need to defeat these guys. I just need to get the generators. So maybe eyes on the prize, keep moving. So I'm going to move in front of here to heal myself. And actually, do I just move down? I could move to there and maybe get a shot off. I can't get a shot off there, which is a bit of a shame. Instead, I'll just shoot over there just because I can. So I'm still moving towards the objectives. You can see we are limping a little bit there by the look of it, and we got a shot off, which is good. For this one, I'm going to go to there, and I now can shoot the generator. And can I do anything else? If I just go say there, can I then shoot? That would cause a bit of damage, but I won't be able to get another shot off, which is a bit of a shame. And I can't even cool down. Okay, so I guess it's go a bit further forward. Then napalm launcher. No, it wouldn't do much damage. I think that one would be perfectly acceptable. Then we'll execute that. Like I said, it's all about the objectives here. And there we go. Nice bit of damage on that one. Then this one, I'm going to move down. And oh, look at that. If I move there, I can't do anything else. So maybe go there and then shoot. No, can't. Can shoot that one though. What if I was to say move to there? I would get some heat. No, I'm going to have to move a bit further to there, but then I can't do anything. Okay, maybe just set up for next turn then. There. And then I could use emergency drone, but I don't think it's really necessary, is it? Maybe just get a bit of a laser on that one there. So again, we're getting out of this guy's arc of fire, and then we're firing over there. Bit of damage, job done. And then they're going to shoot the hell out of me. There's all that flame. And this tank I might have to destroy before I can get round, which is going to be a bit of a problem. Damage is persistent, so all of this damage that they're causing, if I don't repair it in here, I'll have to repair it out of game. Say out of game. Like when I'm, yeah, I'll have to repair it when I'm back on the ship, which can cost and does cost. So we could probably fire. Oh, that tank's got a lot of health. Okay. Not really too sure what the best course of action is now. Well, what if I was to shoot that? That would root myself and overheat this mech. So maybe shoot there, and then cool down. Let me just get that generator down, because that's, let's say, the objective. That's now done. Good, that blows up, but I only have a couple more turns to get all the way over there. Luckily, I do have a space warp where I can jump. Can I not jump over there? That's problematic. So there. Can I use a space warper then? No, I can only. I thought I could use a space warper. Charge straight line. Alright. This one then, quite frankly, I'm just going to have to leg it round and try and get to that generator. Let's execute that then. Bit of heat generated. Not too much of a problem. This one, I can fire like that and hopefully get that destroyed next turn. Yeah, that's a lot of damage on that tank. Getting a bit closer to us here. Setting up a lot of flame. Wonder what this tank's going to do. That tank's going to shoot me in the back. Fair enough. This one's just going to... Oh! It seems to be they are targeting the guy that is headed toward the objective. And we are taking a ridiculous amount of damage. Luckily, the environmental conditions is... heat generated is reduced by 50%. So I can't go there. I'd have to go there and then shoot. Oh, that would almost kill it. Well, I'm going to do that then. Might as well. Zap. Yep, okay. You notice it torso twists as well, which is a nice cool thing. I really want to get out. I really want to get out of that. So I'm going to pull back, and I guess I could just do that and root them all, and chill out a bit. So fire, bit of damage, loads of rooting. This one, pull back, cool off, and then nah, not even cool off. Just kill that guy, or do I want to do that and put loads more damage out? Yeah, why not? Do that. So that one blows up. Enemy turn. That's blown up because of the heat. Oh wow, everything's blowing up. We have one more turn left though. Yeah, he's rushing towards this thing, which I did expect. Yeah, they know where the objective is. So Yeah, that's happening. So, last turn. I need to destroy the generator. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I am going to use... Oh, that's a shame. I was going to use my repair ability. But, well, I don't actually have it on that mech. Oh, I can't get there. Shame. Okay, so I'm going to repair this mech and then shoot. Because I can. Yeah, so we'll repair that. 500. Bit of a drop in the ocean. There you are. I'm going to shoot that one. Then shoot that one. Then obviously cool down. I'll kill that one. Good. Shooting up the top. Bit of damage there. But it is rooted. And then finally, I guess it's just laser. And then move to there. Then laser. And I don't really care that I'm overheating because... Yeah, I think that actually stops there anyway. Yeah, as soon as you complete the objective, it stops. So there we go. Battle completed. We have got a level up, I think. Was it a level up? No, close to a level up. So we got extra... This is your income, this sort of cube thing. Sadly, we've got some buildings destroyed, so we got some penalties there. So we got some more money from defeating the enemies, which is good. 2 tanks and 2 of these flamethrower things. What's our bounty? It is either a M-2 projector rifle or a ballistic shield. Cools down the mech until the next turn nullifies damage received on a single next attack. Okay, I'm going to select that. So, this is now completed. Let me go to the hangar, and I want to change out this mech. So, instead of... I think the Firemonger is good, but we do need a better secondary. Ballistic shield, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, we'll try it. We'll see what it is like. And, well, where do we go? We've got destroy the generators, defend the generators, defend the generators, or defend the generators. I'm getting a sort of generator vibe, so let me go for maybe defend the generators this time. We have some enemies. That looks like a toxic symbol. I have no idea what that does in the game. We get a weapon and weapons and support. So let's go ahead and we'll land and see what this is like. So, oh, there we go. There's the generators at the back. We need to place our mechs, so job done. We'll drop in. And we have to destroy the opponents. 1, 2, 3 of them. And what's that in the centre? Oh, it's an allied turret. Oh, there's one there as well. So we have an allied turret. Brilliant. So this guy I'm going to sort of bring in here and see if I can get some early damage out. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. If I was to say go there, is there any point? No. So what I'll do is go there and just get some repair on. So I'll just move over here and get repaired. There we go. This mech can run really, really fast, but I don't really want to do that. What I do, however, want to do is root that guy. So we will execute that action, and there goes the fireball. Does a bit of damage, but mainly it's about that rooting. And then this guy I will move curiously there, but not really too sure what I can do with a railgun. Can't hit any of those. And the emergency drone is repairing, and it's only allies. Heals an ally and eliminates all negative status effects. So what I'm going to do is actually head to there. I'm going to heal this guy, and yeah, see what it does though, it massively overheats the mech. So what if I was to, if I was just to move to there, then do the heal? No, I'd have to move a little bit further. So I'd have to be to there, heal, and then I can't cool down. Yeah, we can't do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to move forward then and just cool the mech, and that should probably do it. Like I say, I really like the way you can just queue stuff up and try it and see how things get on. Very forgiving there, and that mech's charging towards us. We also see the turret firing, and I have no idea what that is. Seems to be some sort of close range thing. And oh, they're attacking the generators now. And another one attacking the generators. Wow, that's almost half health. That's interesting. Don't know what I can do here. This one is rooted, so I don't really need to worry about that one. This thing I can... Well, I'm going to have to move, aren't I? I'm going to have to move to here and then get some laserings. Although it would be more efficient for me to move further, with just one forward and then laser. And no, I can't. I'm going to have to cool down again and then maybe pull back. So we'll execute that. So we'll go forward. We'll use the beam. And then we're going to do it again. No, sorry, we didn't remove that one. This one, I can root it. But what's the point? There's no point in rooting it, really. Go there. Cool down. Do we want to do that, or do you want to use the secondary ballistic shield, which cools down the mech? I mean, yeah, we could do that. We could just go for primary shot. I'd say pull back for 1. Primary shot 1, 2. Can't do the 2, but I will then use my ballistic shield. And that should do it. No, you can Q it twice. So go there, fire. They generate heat and get rooted. We get our shield on. There we go. Oh, look at, we're getting vulnerable. Can we get multiple stacks of invulnerability? Don't think we can. Right. For this guy then, move closer and kill them both. Yep, might as well. Take 2 out of the equation straight away. I don't know why that thing's arcing and sparking at the back. Very curious. So, they're getting reinforcements, which is a shame. Oh, toxic. 20% damage dealt and received. And shown on the top right there. Wow, that's some sort of beam weapon, if ever I saw it. Looks like they have now ignored the generators, at least that guy has. So they're coming down here, which is fine with me. And what we're going to do now, I've got a lot of options. But I think we'll go with this guy first. So I could root that, couldn't I? That would root it. I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to cause damage. As much damage as I can possibly get on the table, which is good. This guy, I'm going to heal that mech and then cool down. Don't have an option. So there's the healing. Warning overheat, yes. Definitely cool down. We're still quite a warm and toasty mech, but we should be alright just firing here. Can I destroy that guy? I could, but I would also kill myself, which is suboptimal. Let's do that. I will be over the heat threshold, but I just want that. I want that one dead. And I want to show you as well what the overheat thing can be. There we go. Enemy turn. There's the reinforcements coming. So they drop a beacon first, and then they have that come along. And there's the turret firing away there. There are time controls on the right-hand side, so you can speed all this up if you really want to, which is fine. Whoa, hang on. What is that mech doing? So this one in the centre is a Nova biped. I think it just turns up and goes boom. That's probably the takeaway here. So I'm going to go to there, and I'm going to start shooting, because I don't have much option. I need that to go. That is obviously going to cause a lot of damage to them, which is fine with me. That's going to root him and root them, but that's going to put me to the... Ooh, almost to the threshold of going boom, but I'm going to do it anyway, just to show you. There's some damage. Warning overheat. Alright, they're rooted. This one then, I need to... That would kill my own generator, and I really don't want that. I think that guy's just going to blow up regardless of what I do. So maybe just zap that, and then cool down. Let's do that. Take that guy out of play. There we are. That goes boom. Then enemy turn. There's the reinforcements. Oh, got a normal speed. Can hardly see what's going on there. That generator in the middle is almost destroyed. And this one, I definitely need to cool down. And shoot that one. Or do I just cool down 3 times? I'll do that. Oh, I could have used the shield, couldn't I? Misplay. Should have used the shield, because that gives me invulnerability and cools the mech down. Ah, well. It is what it is. Probably not going to lose much sleep over it. That one will be fine. This seems to be my main fragger, to be honest. This guy tends to get a lot of kills. This one, I'm going to go there and laser. Actually, I'm just going to cool down a bit. Oh, no. How about instead... Emergency drone. Maybe if we move to there. Emergency drone. And then cool down. No, I can only move to there, which I don't think is going to work out. No. So I might as well use emergency drone, which is going to heal and then cool down. It's the last turn anyway, so we should be okay. It says heal allies. I wonder if you can heal the generators. Darn it. So, generator's gone. I think, is that a fail? Doesn't say. Doesn't say, but we have got level ups. So the bounty, sorry, the level up first. So the assault pilot, level 2 to 3. We've got Tinkerer, recover 10% health at the end of each mission. That's good. We've got Berserker, self-damage from attacking overheat reduction by 75%. Or Hacker. I'm going to go with Tinkerer to get some heals. What's this? Whenever you walk out of frozen battle tile, becomes frozen. Extra health. No, I'll go for the Tinkerer. It's more passive healing. We now have a Rook class sniper cannon and a propulsion gun. Long range jump that pushes and damages units. That looks cool, that one. But I think the support equipment may give me some more options because I've been terrain locked a couple of times. So there we go. That is the options for us there. So which one would I want to give that? Emergency drone I really like. The railgun is cool. This one, not too bad. Would I want to give... Yeah, Space Warp. I'm going to get rid of that and instead go for this jumping one. And you can see it actually does physically change on the mech there. We'd have another... Oh, reset extraction point. We've got another thing there to do. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it there for now. That has been a bit of Ignited Steel. Overall, first impressions are positive. As I said, this is only your first impressions because I've played not a huge amount of the game, but I do like what I see. I like the amount of options that you have for customization and the different pilots and their level ups, etc. That will obviously aid in replayability. Just how much I couldn't yet tell, but it seems to... I can't see it being necessarily a bad thing. Also, the mechanics when you're fighting are very forgiving. You can choose to queue things up, take as long as you want to think about it. It doesn't seem to be crippled by RNG, which is also a good thing. If I was to make direct comparisons, if we were to go down that route, it does feel like it has some inspiration from FTL, especially on the star map, and Into the Breach. Obviously, it is different in the way it approaches the turns, but flavour-wise it's very similar. So overall, things are say positive, and I'm going to probably put a bit more time into it and see overall what it's like. But if you like what you see, then by all means check the link out in the description if you do so desire. This is not a sponsored video, but the dev did send me the key and such, so yeah, there you are. Either way, I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have any comments, then by all means pop them in the comments there. Hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.